and welcome to the vlog channel. So today we are going to be doing something extremely fun. We are doing Project Save the Frogs. This morning I was mowing the pasture and there's a body of water and I noticed a lot of birds hanging around the body of water. So I was like, why are there birds over there? So like I go over and look what the birds were doing, and little do I know, there's tadpoles in the water. So it's like water in a grass field, like stagnant water, and tadpoles are all in the stagnant water. So I was like, dang, we should ensure a few of these tadpoles' lives and also go along the journey of a process from a tadpole to a frog, where the tadpole grows legs and then the tadpole grows arms and then it becomes an amphibian, and then when its gills disappear and it starts breathing air and develops lungs. I just think the whole process would be super cool to follow, and I think you guys would enjoy it as well. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved getting tadpoles, watching them grow into frogs, and then releasing them after they became frogs. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Grabbing some tadpoles, creating a tadpole environment. You guys can just follow along on the tadpole journey. So you guys, this wine bottle, let me tell you, see that right there? The little scuff? That's from my toe. The process of it hitting my toe and then hitting the concrete. I was opening up the truck door and things shifted after we went shopping, so the bag flew out and the wine bottle landed on my big toe and I went like this. No! It hurt really bad. Luckily it didn't break anything. But yeah, shout out to you, wine bottle. I appreciate you falling on my toe. You're the true MVP here. So I have some gravel rocks that I'm going to be using on the bottom of my aquarium. This is the aquarium I will be using for the tadpoles, and we are gonna just rinse these off. What do you think? You wanna help me rinse these off? We have some river rocks, some gravel, and then an awesome hide right here because the tadpoles love to have a hide. What are you doing? I'm filming. What are you doing? Alright, so now the next step is to get the tadpoles and to get the water. I'm going to use water from our pond. That way it's already dechlorinated and has all the bacteria and stuff. Pond water I think will work out perfect. Let's go get the tadpoles! Now we're on our way to the pond to go collect some pond water. Oh, as you can see, this guy is going to the pond too. These things are so big. Let me get some pond water. That should be enough. So I have to go in the pasture. As you can see, my horses are over there grazing. Tupelo will probably come over to us. She's a really curious horse and she always wants to know what we're doing. As you can see, this is a work in progress. We're having an arena guy come out and he's going to add all new footing because someone decided that they wanted to put seashells in the arena footing sand, and that's a very bad idea. We have to get rid of all this sand and put new sand, new footing. You can see the tire tracks. This was where the tadpoles were. I hope that all the water didn't dry up. Oh my gosh, is all the water dried up? Are there still tadpoles here? Oh my gosh. What? Only in this little pond there's water right here. Oh my gosh, there must have been so many tadpoles that died in this body of water. This is where all the tadpoles are. It hasn't rained here in Florida in a couple days, so their ecosystem is getting smaller and smaller by the minute. Mission save the tadpoles before all their water dries up. They're really dark. They're like black. They're kind of hard to see. They're so tiny. Oh my gosh, I see a super baby one. Right there. There is a tadpole. They love eating the roots of these plants. There's so many. Oh my gosh, what is that? There's a big shrimp thing. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Ew, what is that? Ew! I'm afraid now to freaking try to catch these things. That was disgusting. Look at it, it's right there. It has huge fangs. What the heck is that? That's a tadpole killer. So here's my pond water. It looks yellow because it's from the pond. And I have this jar and I'm just going to try and set the jar. Here is my tadpole trap. I'm going to just try and trap some in there. Oh my gosh, we already have a bunch in there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lift it up. You guys, look at all those tadpoles we got. There's a red thing that's swirling around, and there's one of those baby gross things with the giant teeth. 3 tadpoles, yay! Let's get a couple more. Now we just have to sit here and wait for the tadpoles to swim in there. Let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 tadpoles in here. Hopefully we have nothing gross. There's so little. Do you see how many tadpoles is right here? There's like a ridiculous amount of tadpoles. We got a fish. We got a little fish. Here's Jay coming to see what I'm doing. These are all our tadpoles and one fish. Oh, I got all the fish. Look at 3 fish. How are there fish in this rainwater?
That's like what's in the pond.
Yeah.
We are going to take the bucket back and start our ecosystem.
Let's start our ecosystem, grow them big, and then release them. Can't believe there was fish in that little rainwater pond. Someone in the comments down below, please tell me why fish end up in small. Literally, it's been raining for like 3 days, and then now it stopped raining, and there's fish in my grass field. It's not like that's a pond. That's literally just rainwater that's been collected, and magically fish appear. I can understand frogs because we have a million frogs that live on our property, but not fish. Let's bring our tadpoles inside. Look at Money Cat, she's like, ooh, is this a new toy? Don't worry guys, we bought a lid for this aquarium. I want to get some aquatic plants because they like to eat the roots of the plant. I can't believe we have some fish in here. We literally just saved these fish's lives because that rainwater is literally gonna dry up super soon. Now I'm going to go harvest some aquatic plants so that they have some roots and stuff to eat. They probably still think that they're in a pond, or not a pond, but rainwater, to be honest. They probably don't know that I just put them in an artificial intelligent ecosystem. So I'm just going to dig up some of these plants in here. Ooh, maybe I'll dig up a lily pad. Do you guys see how many is growing? That's ridiculous. We have so many lily pads. Here's my lily pad. That's kind of cool. These are just babies. And then I'm gonna bring some of this plant up too. I just fed them some bloodworms, and as you can see, they are going crazy, particularly right here. Ooh, I'm so hungry. Now I am trying to identify what kind of tadpole I have. That way I know what kind of frogs they're going to turn into. So let me do a little bit of research and then I'll come back with my hypothesis. There's so many different kinds of tadpoles, it's crazy. So I think the one thing that'll help us out is identifying what kind of frogs or toads live in this area. I see toads in my backyard all the time, like literally at nighttime, a bunch of toads come out. So let's go searching for some toads at night and try to identify what kind of toad it is. The sun is just going down, it actually looks super pretty. I see toads right there. Do you see that black thing? That's a toad. Right there, that's a toad. All right, I'm gonna try and grab him. No, he's hopping away. Callie, don't get him. Shoot, he was too fast. There's more over here. See right there? There's one. I think I can get this one. I think I can get him. Come back here. I'm toad wrangling. I got him, you guys. Here's the toad. Let's see what kind of toad this is. Hopefully, if I kiss him, he'll turn into a prince. Just kidding, I already have Jay. What kind of toad is this? Hopefully it's not a cane toad because those are an invasive species. He's very scared, he's breathing a lot. Hopefully I can look back at this footage and identify what kind of toad he is. I just picked up another toad and I think this one looks a little bit different than the other one we just picked up. It doesn't have a lot of like that leopard pattern that we just saw. There's a couple different toad species on my property. Kind of gross, I literally picked up one and it peed on me. I'm hoping that these aren't like irritating to the skin. I'm gonna wash my hands right away. I just washed my hand really good. Now I'm going to try and identify what kind of toad I just picked up with my hand, and maybe it's gonna irritate my hand, maybe not, we don't know. Let me identify it. So I'm in my identification chair right now. I'm on my phone and I'm pretty sure the kind of toad is a Fowler's toad. It could either be a southern toad or a Fowler's toad. I'm leaning more on the Fowler's toad. That is a Fowler's toad. The tadpoles on Google look a lot like my tadpoles, and the southern toad's tadpoles look a little bit darker. So that's why I think it's a Fowler's toad.
Hey guys, what's up? We're out here in the morning taking care of the land out there on the mower again. I mowed yesterday and I mowed like all the front. We're about to go give her a freeze pop because it's so hot out here right now. Here they are, grazing away. Nicole's been mowing probably for about a good hour. Woo. Here, you take this.
Now it's Jay's turn to mow. Now that we finished all of our chores at the farm. We fed the horses, mowed the lawn, did the dog stuff. It's now time for our day off to be enjoyable, so we are headed to our favorite beach. Enjoy the time lapse.
Touch my pocket. Good thing I realized the keys were in my pocket, because if they weren't, like, what if they just floated away out of my pocket?
No.
Like, we wouldn't have got home, so
no.
At least I realized.
We would have been stranded, and I would have been mad.
Well, guys, you can see we're in the car, and I will show you a test. It works. We're at Walmart because we have to get some food for the house and do a little food shopping because we have nothing right now. Frosty Pogs for the dogs.
This is the biggest box of cereal you will find in the whole United States.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna end the vlog here. We are both super tired and super red from being in the sun once again. Say bye, Franklin. Bye. Everyone say bye, Willie. Bye. Say bye, Callie. Bye.